Right now at 5, the cost to connect. La Crosse County is removing a barrier between incarcerated people and their loved ones.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good afternoon and thanks for joining us. I'm Amy DuPont.
And I'm Ken Kozarowski. Before we get to that story, we have breaking news tonight.
Fritz Leinfelder is requesting a recount in the race for La Crosse County Sheriff. He filed that petition today.
According to official election results, Leinfelder got 175 votes less than John Siegel. The Board of Canvassers will gather Friday morning to begin that recount.
Now back to our top story. On Monday, the La Crosse County Board unanimously voted to drop the cost of a phone call for people in the jail from 21 cents a minute to free.
News 8 Now's Emily Haugen is live in the newsroom with what led to this change.
Amy and Ken, La Crosse County Jail will soon be the first in Wisconsin to offer those free phone calls for incarcerated people. This amendment would provide incarcerated people with 30 minutes of free calls every day. County board members Dylan Mader and David Pierce, who worked to propose the budget amendment to the board, say that for inmates, a connection to the outside world is vital.
We both felt at that time that the practices were unjust and that they were unfairly punishing people who are, in many ways, the most vulnerable people that we have in La Crosse County.
Those financial barriers, the supervisors say, can often prevent people from getting the help and treatment they need at their lowest. Plus, according to several studies, when incarcerated people stay connected with family, they're more likely to participate in programs and follow rules. This makes jails safer for staff and reduces recidivism. That lowers court costs for everyone. Amy and Ken.
All right. Thanks very much, Emily.
To access those free calls, it's going to begin in January of 2023 and be available for at least 1 year. Pierce and Mader say they both eventually hope to make that benefit permanent.
All right, let's switch it up, talk some weather with Chief Meteorologist Bill Grahl.
Well, hey, good evening, you guys. I was hoping coming back from Florida, I'd bring some sunshine and some temperatures in the 60s and 70s, and instead I came back to things looking and feeling a lot more like winter with temperatures in the lower to middle 30s for highs today, and not only that, really the first snowfall of the season. In fact, cloudy skies right now. That snow has kind of settled and melted off just a little bit for today, but cloudy skies, just some flurries scattered about, and that's going to be the trend overnight tonight with clouds and some light snow showers or flurries at times. Temperatures range from 29 degrees in Preston to 34 degrees in Boscobel, and looking at overnight lows in the upper teens to lower 20s, right around 23 degrees, with that slight chance for some light snow showers or flurries. Minimal, if any, accumulations expected for tonight, but keep in mind anything that's wet could be freezing, so watch for some slick spots on area roads tonight and early tomorrow morning. I'll have my 8-day forecast, which continues to look pretty cold, coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, thanks very much, Bill.
Darrell Brooks, the man convicted of killing 6 people when he drove his SUV through a Christmas parade in suburban Milwaukee, is making apologies to the courts.
The judge in the case is expected to sentence Brooks today. Dozens of victims and family members are asking the judge to give Brooks the maximum punishment for each of these 76 guilty counts. Brooks explained that he has suffered from mental illness since he was young and didn't plan to drive into the parade route. He also made his first apology to victims and their families.
I want you to know that not only am I sorry for what happened, I'm sorry that you could not see what's truly in my heart, that you cannot see the remorse that I have.
Brooks was later removed from his own sentencing for being disruptive. A jury will decide the fate of a Wisconsin teenager charged with homicide.
A La Crosse County judge denied a motion to dismiss that homicide charge against Sage Hickey. The 18-year-old is accused of fatally shooting 15-year-old Storm Von Droschek. Hickey's attorney says the victim, a 17-year-old Jackson Greengrass, drove to a La Crosse apartment to hurt his client. He told the judge they pointed guns at Hickey and Hickey had to defend himself.
His choice was either to allow himself to be killed or to use deadly force to defend himself from that consequence.
Jackson Greengrass is charged with attempted homicide. He is being held in La Crosse County Jail. It's not clear when Hickey's case will go to trial.
Investigators identified the 2 people found dead last week in Jackson County and released their cause of death. Deputies were asked to do a welfare check at a home in the town of Manchester. They found the bodies of 78-year-old William Kerr and 72-year-old Daniel Zilmer. Autopsies revealed their deaths were the result of a murder-suicide. Kerr shot Zilmer twice before shooting himself. Protesters are speaking out against Dairyland Power Cooperative. That company is set to build a natural gas plant and say it will deliver. Dairyland says it will deliver, quote, reliable and flexible energy. However, members of the Coulee Region Sierra Club disagree.
In the economic and physical climate that we're in, there's no reason for us not to be transitioning, and so we're hoping that Dairyland will hear that and make the transition as well.
More than 250 people, some of which are Dairyland customers, have sent letters to the company asking them to stop construction of NTEC. While NTEC won't rely solely on carbon, Sierra Club members say the plan is not sustainable and will hurt the environment and economy in the long run. Dairyland Power Cooperative President Brent Ridge thinks differently. He says the project will reduce emissions equivalent to removing 190,000 cars from the road every year, and transitioning to clean energy at a faster rate may lead to major power outages.
I think they want to be zero carbon or net zero, and we want to have much, much less carbon, but we also want to maintain a strong economy through reliable and cost-effective electricity.
Sierra Club members said they'd like to speak with Dairyland Power Cooperative and discuss alternatives.
Beginning tomorrow, La Crosse's Main Street will be closed to westbound traffic between 6th and 7th Streets North. Crews are doing some pavement work there. The road is expected to reopen this Friday.
Helping the homeless, the focus of a meeting today. The La Crosse Interfaith Leaders Coalition invites the community to gather and discuss issues within the La Crosse community. The city's homeless coordinator held a presentation on what's being done for people experiencing homelessness. He says he's hoping meetings like these will help everyone understand that these people are our neighbors and that homelessness is a complex problem.
There's no magic wand. If there's one solution, it would have been done by now. Everybody is their own person. If you've met one person experiencing homelessness, you've only met one person experiencing homelessness. So there's not just one solution that can be applied to everyone.
Now, these community conversations take place once a month at noon at English Lutheran Church. You can watch them online.
A La Crosse shoe store is doubling down on its effort to help the community.
For a second year in a row, Trade Home Shoes made a big sock donation to the Family and Children's Center. Now in 2021, Trade Home donated 600 pairs, but this year, get this, they are donating 2,000 pairs of socks.
Wow. Family and Children's Center employees say they are very grateful they can now provide their clients with a small but special gift.
We have clients that have lots of needs, and the impact of socks is amazing, and it goes a lot further than one would think.
In addition to socks, Family and Children's Center will give their clients hats and gloves.
Coming up on News 8 Now at 5, Republicans are planning for their path forward after a disappointing midterm election. That and the bills lawmakers hope to be passing after the break.
Welcome to Esco. Welcome to huge selection and savings. Welcome to our new home and gift department. From pillows to throws, seasonal to everyday. Come in and explore. Where white glove delivery and setup are always free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Upgrade your space and maximize storage with Closet Solutions during the last 11% off in 2022. ClosetMate offers high-quality, multifunctional home organization solutions that will keep your home looking neat and tidy. Whether it's hanging clothes in mountable wired shelving or storing accessories in durable designer's image wooden closet sets, these Closet Solutions are everything you need to keep your home organized. Save big and get 11% off all Closet Solutions at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Take your wand.
That's not a wand, it's a stick.
It will be a wand once you learn your magic. American Home, Fireplace and Patio here. Who doesn't eat every day? Why not let us make your meals all special? Great gas, perfect pellet, and charming charcoal Komodos are in stock waiting for you.
Where's your wand?
Right here. It used to be a stick.
What happened?
It grew.
American Home, Fireplace and Patio.
Papa Murphy's presents How to Change the Way You Pizza. Step 1, grab a delicious Papa Murphy's pizza. Step 2, bake. Step 3, chow down on the deliciousness. Order the limited time Hog Heaven pizza for just $12.99 at papamurphys.com.
It's Ford SUV season. Time to gear up for changing conditions on and off-road. Get great deals on our most capable lineup of Ford SUVs, including Ford Explorer and Bronco Sport. Both rated 2022 IIHS top safety picks, and both designed to give you greater confidence. Hurry, Ford SUV season will end soon. Now get 3.9% financing for 60 months plus 1,000 retail order bonus cash on a 2022 Ford Explorer and Bronco Sport. Only at your Northland Ford dealers.
It's time to nominate your favorite businesses for Best of La Crosse County. Make your nominations in each category beginning December 1st. The top 5 in each category will advance to the voting round. Go to bestoflacrossecounty.com for more details. Presented by River Valley Remodelers.
Welcome to Esco. Welcome to huge selection and savings. Welcome to our new home and gift department. From pillows to throws, seasonal to everyday. Come in and explore. Where white glove delivery and setup are always free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Thank you for watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Republicans are debating their path forward in the wake of disappointing 2022 midterm elections. That includes who will lead them in Congress and the party's eventual presidential nominee in 2024.
Natalie Brand is on Capitol Hill with more details.
Look, I'm not going anywhere.
Amid GOP infighting, Senator Mitch McConnell will continue as minority leader after beating back a challenge from Florida's Rick Scott.
We had a good opportunity to discuss the various differences. People had a chance to listen to both candidates.
Some Republicans expressed they're unhappy with current leadership, and that's the case on the House side too, where Kevin McCarthy is trying to shore up GOP support in his bid for Speaker.
Look, we have our work cut out for us. We've got to have a small majority. We've got to listen to everybody in our conference.
To believe that Kevin McCarthy is going to be Speaker, you have to believe he's going to get votes in the next 6 weeks that he couldn't get in the last 6 years.
Former President Donald Trump also stirred up party divisions by announcing a third run for the White House.
Our country is in a horrible state. We're in grave trouble. This is not a task for a politician or a conventional candidate.
Potential 2024 rival Governor Ron DeSantis just won re-election in Florida by a 20-point margin.
We just finished this election, okay? People just need to chill out a little bit on some of this stuff. I mean, seriously.
Ahead of the new session of Congress, lawmakers are rushing to pass some key bills before the end of the year.
The yeas are 62, the nays are 37.
Wednesday afternoon, legislation to ensure marriage equality is federal law moved forward, with 12 Republicans joining Democrats to advance it. The bill was proposed after the Supreme Court overturned decades-old precedent on abortion.
This legislation just says that the status which is conveyed by one state has to be recognized by another. At the same time, this legislation provides important religious liberty protections.
A final vote in the Senate is expected Thursday. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
Senator Ron Johnson of Wisconsin was not one of those 12 Republicans who voted yes. The bill was amended to include a provision on protecting religious liberties, so it now has to return to the House for another vote there.
Still ahead, 1 billion young people are at risk of hearing loss.
And headphones in music venues may be to blame.
During Home Furniture's pre-holiday sale, everything is on sale. Get 6-year special financing with no money down and no minimum purchase, plus free shipping. Everything is on sale during the pre-holiday sale, now at Home Furniture.
Thanksgiving. You want something extra special for Thanksgiving, right?
Yes.
We have chocolate turkeys, turkey truffles, and fresh roasted nuts.
Oh, perfect. I wonder if they have advent calendars.
Here we have a great selection of advent calendars.
Great, I always get one for the girls.
Don't forget gold coins for St. Nicholas Day.
Wow, you're so good.
Well, it's kind of easy when your thoughts are Fanati's Nut and Chocolate Shop in downtown La Crosse.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we honor those who have served and sacrificed. And to show our gratitude this Veterans Day, we're offering a variety of deep discounts throughout the store, like 20-pound bags of Blaine's Cardinal Songbird food, just $14.49. This Schumacher automatic battery maintainer, only $29.99. And Peak Premium Antifreeze and Coolant, just $2.49 a gallon after sale and rebate. Plus, we always offer Blaine's Best Price Promise, the guaranteed lowest price or we'll match it.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Chevy Silverado. It's got the power you want and the capability you need to do the job, so you can get to the important work. Find new moments, find new roads. Get a $500 cash allowance on all 2022 Silverado pickups with a 2.7-liter engine. Plus, current Chevy owners can get an additional $2,500 cash allowance. Plus, unlock your code to claim $500 Chevy Cyber Cash.
The Dine, Dash, and Fly program is back. Brought to you by the La Crosse Regional Airport and Dream Vacations Travel. Grab a passport at any of the participating restaurants, at the airport, or online. Entry is free, no purchase necessary.
Collect stamps when you dine at each restaurant. Get 5 stamps for a free t-shirt.
You could win LSE swag, gift cards, and even flight vouchers. For more information, go to lseairport.com
or bestvaluetrips.com. And remember, you have until December 31st to enter.
It's the Tempur-Pedic Black Friday event at Home Sleep Express. Get up to $500 off Tempur-Pedic mattress sets and 5 years 0% interest financing, plus a home $300 shopping cart, free delivery, setup, and a 120-night guarantee. The Tempur-Pedic Black Friday event at Home Sleep Express.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
More than 1 billion young people may be at risk of suffering early hearing loss.
A new study in a national journal estimated up to 1.35 billion people worldwide likely engage in unsafe listening practices. This includes using headphones or going to loud concerts, bars, and clubs. And this is just those between 12 and 34 years old. Researchers say being exposed to loud sound can weaken your ear structure and can eventually cause permanent damage.
New CDC data suggests the leading cause of death among adults between the ages of 25 and 44 is unintentional injury, which does include drug overdoses. The death rate for that age group, now mostly comprised of millennials, has been rising for nearly a decade, and it has spiked most drastically among black adults. Suicide rates have stabilized for white adults, but continue to increase among black and Hispanic adults.
The American Cancer Society is urging smokers tomorrow to quit, even if it's just for a day. Tomorrow, the organization is holding its annual Great American Smokeout to invite people who smoke or vape to quit for the whole day. The CDC says tobacco use remains the leading cause of preventable disease and death in Wisconsin and the country. Smokers also have the greatest risk of getting lung cancer. A Mayo Clinic expert says even long-term smokers can see benefits as soon as they quit smoking.
And no matter what age, you will gain some benefit. Years of life. If you quit by age 40, 45, you'll probably add 10 to 12 years to your lifespan.
Hayes says if you're approaching a loved one about quitting, it's best to avoid lecturing them and instead take a more empathetic approach. Ask them questions. We'll post a link with more resources to quit smoking at news8000.com.
Wisconsin health experts say infection rates of 3 different viruses are all higher now than usual. Department of Health Service officials say COVID-19, the flu, and RSV are all potential viruses you can get sick from during the holidays. Now, RSV cases have already reached levels the state doesn't usually hit until February, and flu cases have doubled in just the last couple of weeks. Experts say it's best to be up to date on your COVID and flu vaccines before the state reaches crisis-like levels.
But we're hoping that by getting that message out, we can get more people to realize that this is going to be a potentially very severe year. Consider vaccination for the viruses that we can control, doing it for yourself, but also for your people who are around you.
According to DHS, the current flu vaccine rate is just 23%. That is a 2% drop from last year. There is no vaccine for RSV, so officials encourage you to practice healthy habits like good hand washing, covering your coughs, and trying not to touch your face.
All right, Bill Grahl recently back from Florida, and I wish he had brought some actual warmth with him. Come on, Bill.
When I left, we were in the upper 60s, so Derek and Eric, I don't know what they were doing.
Their fault, sure.
Obviously, not enough to keep us warmer, right?
Yeah.
All right, some snowfall reports from the last 3 days, and most of this locally fell last night, early this morning. Most spots 1 to 3 inches, 3.5 in fact in Onalaska, 3 inches in Goodview, the Winona area, also Eastman, Melrose 2.5, same with Hoka and Ettrick, 2.5 also in Coon Valley, about 2 inches in Viroqua and Sparta, close to that out at the La Crosse Airport, about 2.5 inches up on the bluff, up near Grandad Bluff at the Weather Service office, and then 1.8 inches in Toma. and an inch and a half up in Eau Claire. Skies are cloudy. We've got some flurries scattered about. A lot of the main roads are dry, but anything that was wet today, watch for some slick spots as temperatures drop below freezing. 34 was the high today, well short of the average high of 46, 70 and 2. The records, there's the precip for the calendar date, 6/100ths of an inch of liquid and 8/10ths of an inch of snow. And the sunrise time tomorrow morning just after 7 o'clock. 33 cloudy skies both at the airport and downtown here at the station. Feels like 27 with a westerly breeze and the Mississippi dropping 5.63 feet. Eau Claire, 32 degrees, some light snow again. Notice some shine on the streets. I've noticed when cars come by, and that's where you have to watch, especially on the bridge decks, the overpasses. There could be some slick spots. Boy, driving back from Minneapolis last night, every single bridge deck was just a sheet of ice. So you really need to watch that this time of year. Feels like 26, by the way, with a west to southwest wind at 6 miles per hour. We're not alone, if that's any solace here. Temperatures in the 20s and 30s, so a lot of the northern tier states in wintry-like conditions. And our neck of the woods, upper 20s to low 30s. Again, the wind's not overly strong, but enough to cause wind chills in the 20s in many spots. And looking over the next 12 hours, wind chills will dip into the low to mid-teens overnight and as you head out the door tomorrow morning. So keep that in mind, and keep that in mind as you send the little ones out in the morning as well. Some flurries scattered about the region. Another little surge of moisture with another little clipper type system. That's going to keep light snow showers in the forecast, especially as we head into the day on Thursday. Tonight, just some scattered very light snow showers or flurries, some dry time as well. And then Thursday, a little bit more scattered showers, snow showers that is, and or flurries. Not going to snow all the time. And then Friday's looking mainly dry, albeit mostly cloudy and cold as well. Speaking of cold, zone forecast for tomorrow, highs only in the mid to upper 20s in most spots, maybe some 30s to the south, but most spots only seeing highs between about 25 and 30 degrees. So again, abnormally cold for this time of year. So for tonight, mostly cloudy. That slight chance of light snow or flurries, 23 for the low. 29 tomorrow with a chance of light snow showers. Any additional accumulations, minor if any. And then staying cold right through the weekend. My goodness, upper teens to low 20s for highs Friday and Saturday. Overnight lows in the single digits and teens, but mainly dry, but albeit mostly cloudy. A little bit more in the way of sunshine Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday as we warm back into the upper 30s to low 40s. I have to watch Thanksgiving. Chance for some rain or snow showers, but that's just over a week away. So we'll see.
All right, thank you, Bill.
Okay.
Still to come, preparing to send humans to Mars.
NASA finally launches a much anticipated, much delayed test mission.
Whether it's windows or doors, siding or sunrooms, baths or kitchens, we've got you covered with our on-staff installers, plumbers, and electricians. Don't lose sleep trying to coordinate it all yourself. We're here to take the pain out of your next remodel. Call or visit today.
No pay until tax day at Dahl Auto. Buy a new or used vehicle in stock and make no payments until April. Trade in your current vehicle and get $500 over book value. This offer ends November 30th, so hurry to Dahl Auto.
Right now at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota, you can save up to $400 on stressless recliners when you donate just $50 to charity. You'll save $400 on the popular Mayfair style recliner, $200 off other stressless recliners or office chairs, and up to $600 on stressless sofas. All this when you make a $50 donation to charity. Don't wait. It's time for stressless. Donate and save at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota.
Of all the improvements you can make to your home, it could be the most important is not seen or heard, only felt. The ultra-quiet, energy-efficient Carrier Infinity Home Comfort System provides premium comfort with a whole home air purifier that gives you confidence you're breathing healthier air. It's an essential part of any healthy home.
Serving Toma, Black River Falls, and the surrounding communities, DeRusso Heating and Cooling is your alternative energy expert.
Why are we the clear choice for new windows?
A 5-star customer experience. Our exclusive Weather Guardian installation system ensures your windows are weather tight. Windows installed by factory trained employees, not subcontractors. Windows that are 1,500% more airtight than industry standards. Foam-filled frames and sashes. The most efficient triple pane glass in the industry.
For a limited time, receive a free triple pane upgrade on select windows and 60 months interest-free financing.
No pay until tax day at Dahl Auto. Buy a new or used vehicle in stock and make no payments until April. We have over 500 vehicles, our best selection all year. This offer ends November 30th, so hurry to Dahl Auto.
Chris Hemsworth shares his advice for fellow Avenger and sexiest man alive, Chris Evans.
He can fend for himself, I reckon.
Next, ET.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
NASA is celebrating Artemis 1 finally launched this morning. That's that unmanned spaceship. It's been delayed several times because of weather and technology issues. The ultimate goal of this test flight and Artemis moon missions is to hopefully one day send a crew to Mars. NASA's launch director also made sure to say a special thank you to everyone involved.
Thank you for your resilience. You know, I said at the pre-test briefing, the harder the climb, the better the view. We showed the Space Coast tonight. What a beautiful view it is.
So there were no astronauts on board this flight, but guess who was? A special traveler, Snoopy. NASA used the beloved Peanuts character to show off when the flight reached zero gravity.
Quite a trip for old Snoop.
Think that'll be the next TV show?
Oh, maybe.
Forget about the Christmas or the night before Halloween. It'll
Snoopy
be,
Goes to Mars.
Yeah,
I
could
love
be it. Could be it.
Well, we will have a look at what's coming up at 6 right after this.
And Bill joins us with one more look at tonight's forecast.
Taco John's Family Pack in a Pound is not just for families. It's also the chillin' with the crew pack in a pound. For just $19, this deal's tough to beat, no matter who you call family.
The Family Pack in a Pound, only at Taco John's.
Chevy Silverado. It's got the power you want and the capability you need to do the job, so you can get to the important work. Find new moments, find new roads. Get a $500 cash allowance on all 2022 Silverado pickups with a 2.7-liter turbo engine. Plus, current Chevy owners can get an additional $2,500 loyalty cash and unlock your code to claim $500 Chevy Cyber Cash.
Welcome to Wesco. Welcome to huge selection and savings. Why wait until Black Friday for big savings? At Wesco and Sparta, it's Black November. Get break-down the door savings on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and flooring. Save even more with coupon savings of $25 to $100. Buy one item, use one coupon. Buy 10 items, use 10 coupons. Wesco and Sparta, where white glove delivery and setup are always free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Take your wand.
That's not a wand, it's a stick.
It will be a wand once you learn your magic. American Home, Fireplace and Patio here. Who doesn't eat every day? Why not let us make your meals all special? Great gas, perfect pellet, and charming charcoal Komodos are in stock waiting for you.
Where's your wand?
Right here. It used to be a stick.
What happened?
It grew.
American Home, Fireplace and Patio.
Feliz Navidad. Light up the season with Nachos Navidad.
Feliz Navidad. Prospero año.
From the bottom of our hearts, happy holidays from Taco John's.
Coming up on News 8 Now at 6, the Russian invasion of Ukraine has displaced thousands of people. One Ukrainian mother who experienced the consequences of war is now finding refuge in Holmen.
Our very own Jordan Fremstad will introduce you to the couple who welcomed her and her son into their own home. That's tonight at 6.
And again, some light snow showers or flurries. Another little disturbance moving in from the north and west. Most of that will be tomorrow with some periodic light snow showers. 23 for the low. Watch for some slick spots overnight and for that morning commute. And boy, keep those winter jackets, hats, and gloves handy right through the weekend. Highs only in the 20s. Overnight lows in the single digits and teens. After tomorrow, mainly dry though through the weekend.
All right. Thanks, Bill. Thanks so much for joining us.
We appreciate your time. We hope you'll join us again at 6.